Good afternoon, everybody. It's very great to be here, and I'd like to thank you for coming, in particular because of the threat of the typhoon coming as well. So I see some of you have an umbrella already, so you're well prepared. I live in London, and I have two teenage daughters. And they were very excited to hear that I'm coming here to the district of Korea, the Gangnam. So they're hoping that I will perhaps produce a video with some of you doing the dance. But I know Korea is famous for a lot more things than the Gangnam style dance, although I did think it was a very good dance, by the way. So I wanted to introduce Genesys to you and tell you a little bit more about Genesys. Some of you who are customers of Genesys and partners of Genesys will know who we are, but some of you equally are new to the world of Genesys, and so I wanted to give you some ideas about us as a company and our mission as a business. So let me give you a few facts and a few figures to start the presentation. Globally, we have 11,000 customers, from very big customers through to quite small and fast-growing and very agile customers. And I think here in the room, in fact, we have representation from both the very large businesses and also very small businesses. And it's Genesys' mission to look after all of these customers. But on a global basis, 81% of the top 100 brands on a global basis use Genesys, from Apple and Microsoft and Google, through to here in Korea with Samsung and KT as well. And in fact, here in Korea, Genesys has 150 customers. And it's my mission to make sure we have a lot more customers, and those customers that we do have are very happy with how Genesys looks after you as our customers. But I think you can get the impression here from this list of the customers that we have, the strength that Genesys has as a software company focused in this marketplace. We're positioned as a leader for on-premise, the traditional approach for this, and also for cloud. And many of you may be familiar with Gartner and their Magic Quadrant. There's also Forrester and others who talk about this as well. But there's one thing I don't like about this slide. Well, I think we do pretty well here. I don't think these guys should be there, but that's a different story. The one thing I don't like about this slide is that it talks about contact center infrastructure. And in fact, I was talking to a journalist earlier today who said she hadn't heard the expression contact center. For many of you, you may say call center. But really, what I think is happening with our customers and happening in the marketplace is the convergence, the coming together of two worlds, of the call center and the contact center with digital transformation. Many of your companies will have a lot of investment and initiative around digital transformation, and I'm equally sure that there is not a lot of integration between digital transformation and the call center, contact center. So the mission for Genesys is really to take the contact center beyond the traditional world of the call center and to position it very clearly in the strategic heart of your business, where the world of the call center comes together with digital transformation. And through the combination of both call center, contact center technologies, and digital transformation, we find a way that you can give a much better customer experience to your customers, that you can sell to your customers much better, and you can market to your customers much better. So if there's one thing I would ask you to remember when you go away from my presentation, it's really that Genesys is focused on more than just customer experience. We're focused on your business results of both service and sales and marketing. But it isn't just the analysts like Gartner who like Genesys. This is G2 Crowd, which you can find on the web, and this is what our customers think about us as well. And this is relatively new, but I think it's a really informed and exciting way to learn about Genesys, is G2 Crowd. And you can see we're positioned in the top right again. I guess we would have to be positioned there, otherwise we might not show you this slide. But it's another good endorsement of Genesys as a business, not just what we think about ourselves, but also what our customers think about us as well, part of our overall mission. A couple of more facts and figures for you. We spend $250 million a year on research and development, which is in fact more than our three nearest competitors combined spend on contact center and digital transformation. So the reason we continue to be the market leader in what we do, and the reason we continue to be highly rated in G2 Cloud, is because we invest so much in R&D, in the technology that enables our customers to achieve these results. But not only do we invest in R&D, we also acquire companies to help us innovate faster. And very recently, our most recent acquisition was a company called AutoCloud, and we will talk to you today, and you can see a demonstration of AutoCloud. But AutoCloud is an artificial intelligence, AI-driven web interaction learning system. So that when you have a customer or a prospect on your website, you can use machine learning to determine the best time to interact with them on your website, and the best way then to route that interaction through to one of your agents. It's a very, very exciting application. It's only delivered from the cloud, but that's our most recent acquisition. So the Genesys business strategy is focused on three areas. The first is consumers, that is your customers. So our customer's customer. The consumers are your customers. And how do we help you improve your relationship with your consumers? How do you improve the customer experience? How do you become more effective at sales and marketing to them? What we also do is to help you with your employees and how they interact with them. There is a trend right now around chatbots, AI-driven chatbots. And many people think that chatbots may be the way to deal with all customer interactions in the future. I don't think that's right at all. I think there is a role for chatbots to deal with simple interactions. But really with Genesys, we believe that it's about blending the chatbot interaction with an agent to provide the human touch. And in that way, you deliver the best customer experience and the best outcome. And we call that blended AI. I'll just say that again for the translation. It's blended AI is really a very important thing to focus on when we're thinking about your employees and their future role in the world of contact center and digital transformation. But of course, for Genesys as well, we have our customers and how we like to look after them to ensure that they get the best use out of our technology, to help our customers use our technology to differentiate yourselves from your competitors. As I travel the world in my job, a consistent thing that all our customers like is how they use the Genesys technology to differentiate their business, to innovate in customer experience, and to innovate in how they do a better job in sales and marketing. And it's part of the Genesys focus to help you to achieve that. So we do this by focusing on in three areas. First of all, as you would expect, is the best technology. But we also focus on the best outcomes, the business outcome. Because technology on its own is not enough. We have to focus on that business outcome as well. And we focus in Genesys as having the best people. And I think here in Korea, we have the best people to help look after you as well. So let me just explain a few more ideas to support those three themes. Kate is a Genesys brand for an umbrella brand to describe our approach to artificial intelligence and machine learning. Right now, we actually have two applications that are driven through machine learning. First is AutoCloud, which I mentioned to you, which is the AI web-driven engine. And the second is predictive routing. Predictive routing is a way to best match the consumer, your customer, that is interacting with your business through to the best agent. And that isn't using a traditional routing algorithm. It's now using machine learning to predict the best outcome. And we've had some fantastic results with both of these solutions. They are both in the family of Kate. They are both driven by machine learning. But they are just the first two examples of how Genesys is using machine learning to power our solutions. Over time and in the future, machine learning will be the foundation for all of the applications that we deliver through to you, our customers. But on the second point about business outcomes, we want you to achieve a 5-star result with the use of our technology. The technology itself is not enough. We have to help you focus on the business outcomes for your business. And we have a lot of people who have good knowledge on how to help you achieve that. The kinds of things we can focus on is how to improve your customer experience. And we can measure that in Net Promoter Score. Or we can focus in on first contact resolution, which is a very traditional measure in the contact center business. But also now, we can help you focus in on sales retention, as an example. If you are a mobile phone operator and your consumer rings you at the end of their contract, we also now have the expertise to help you improve your retention rate in how you work with that consumer. So I give you just 3 examples there of the kind of business outcomes that we can help you focus on. So the power of Genesys is about having the best technology and then the knowledge and intellectual property to help you focus on the business outcome. Then lastly, of course, is our people. Now, if you can see me somewhere in there, I will buy you a beer afterwards. Yeah, I don't know where I am either, actually, but I do know quite a few of those people, which is quite scary, in fact. But, you know, Genesys is a large global company. As you can tell from the people that are our customers, we're a large global company, but with a local touch. We have about 50 employees here in Korea to help you focus on the business outcomes and to help look after you as our customers. So I want to thank you for the attention and listening to the translation. I'll be here for the rest of the day, and I very much hope to meet many of you through the rest of the day. So thank you very much for listening.